Hello folks, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm 𝘬𝘬𝘳𝑒𝑠. Should I say 𝘬𝘬𝘳𝑒𝑠? Because I'm not feeling great today. So I'm just going to throw together a short little video here to get something out, but this might be it for my day. It's already almost 11 p.m. Anyways, we have a conveyor loader here, which I did set up between episodes, and this is going to deliver rotten food, which has been a bit of an issue, down to the area where we store polluted dirts and rot piles and so on. We have like 200,000 kilojoules of barbecue, 52,000 frost buns, 42,000 cooked seafood, so we are overproducing food quite a bit, which is encouraging, but may also mean that, you know, we could probably get rid of a hatch ranch, for instance. I'm thinking in the future, we're gonna move all the hatch ranches to one facility, so because they're kind of split here. I think having two Dreco, like a Dreco and a Glossy Dreco ranch each, will be good. I'm not sure that we need to be farming grub fruit at all anymore. Not sure we ever needed it, to be honest, or lettuce, we'll see. But one thing I do want to get going today is surf and turf. Also, we'll get the power to that, and then, yeah, we will go into organic here. We're going to get polluted dirt and rot pile. We're going to have them thrown into there as they pop up, and this should be ready to go. Crosses over there. Yeah, I set that up between episodes. Look at me. Another thing I was looking at between episodes was these thermal interface plates, which is a mod. They weren't really working as far as I could tell. We had a bunch of aluminum sitting up here and it never ever cooled down, even when I put piping in front of it. So I ended up moving it out of there anyways. But that was not working. It's going to be a while before that gets going again. Another 26 cycles. We do, however, have water coming out here, and of course, this guy's now gone dormant, which is good. Although I have, what did I choose to geotune now? I choose the aluminum because I did do this guy, but it just shoots out steam. You get about a 20-degree gain. So you go from your 95 degrees to 115. So not super handy. I just didn't want to deal with the steam. I can deal with hot water, and we are doing pretty good considering it comes out at 95. It's sitting around 52. And then down here it's about 60 because we're basically not cooling that anymore. This is also new. I just put in an infinite gas storage for natural gas and piping it up from down here, and I resituated the gas pump from, it was up here before, to there because we have dug out quite a bit more. Performance for the game has been pretty bad, so that's one reason. Also, I've been cleaning up between episodes as well, trying to anyways get a few just central bins placed so that our dupes will move some stuff to some places, and then we'll go in and automate the moving of that stuff later. This guy here is almost ready to go. It is dormant now, so why don't we go ahead and crack that open and analyze it with a fairly high priority. And we'll build a cooling facility maybe in the next episode. I think right now what I will do is run some pipes. So, run some pipes. We're gonna run pipes up to the kitchen. I suppose one thing I should do, because we basically never use it at this point, the microbe musher can go away. I don't even know if we need to rebuild it. I will rebuild it just farther away from the door. Where is this bloody thing? My brain can't... There we go. never mind. False alarm. Found it. Don't worry. Take your fingers off the keyboard. You don't have to... It's fine. I'll read that comment anyways. It's okay. Let's get this broken down. We'll get the sweet gas range in there. Yeah, we'll just put it in the same spot, more or less. When we can. How about we grab that power? Where was it going to go? Right there? I've already forgotten. Yeah, it's going to go next to the egg cracker. That's where the power will go. Just wait for dupes to do the thing. Like, break this down, please. Make it happen. I am considering, and you guys can weigh in on this, when we redesign the main sleeping quarters, the kitchen, etc., or maybe not the kitchen, but the Great Hall, should we go ahead and use the mod that allows unassigning after they use it, so we only have to sleep a certain number of shifts at one time, and so on? At this time, we do have overlapping sleep. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have like an hour overlapping on the first couple of shifts, not the rest of them though. We could fix that later. So we could have just like 3 rooms. And, you know, I would probably do 2 shifts worth, but we could do something like that. And it would save a lot of space and make things a lot neater. Likewise, the mess tables, like the Great Hall, could be much smaller. Again, kind of a 6-table thing. And so on and so forth. Kind of like how the washrooms work already, really. We don't need a toilet for every dupe. Why would we need a mess table for every dupe or a bed for every dupe? Other than, I suppose that's the way things work. People don't usually hot bunk in their own home, but they usually share a bathroom. Although, maybe not so much in modern society. Pretty much everyone has their own bathroom nowadays, don't they? So anyways, we have 52.7 kilograms per tile and rising of natural gas, which should be enough to do some surf and turf for a while. Alright, let's get this thing built. Gas range, we'll make it out of gold. Because why wouldn't you make your range out of gold? What's body temperature? Body temperature is what? It's too low. Although the oxygen is saying 22.4. I think the water we're feeding it is probably too cold. Are we feeding it this water? I don't even know anymore. Or did we feed it all the water out of here? Follow this back. Over, down, it's coming from here, and it's 21 degrees, and then the air is 22 degrees, so it's really not warm enough. What temperature are we sending through? Let's set these to 23 degrees. And yeah, the cooling power, this is what I mean. This whole cooling loop needs to be redesigned, and that's going to come very soon as well. I was thinking about waiting until we redesign the base, but I don't know, we're at a point here where it kind of needs to happen regardless of where we're living. All right, let's thread this up there. I think we'll try and use this. I have to go here. And then why not do something totally batshit? Just thread it through here. Like so. We'll just take out that little guy. We don't need that little guy. I do need my bridges, though. When I say my bridges, I mean Jeff. I don't mean Bo. Of course, that's going to be a little weird there. Let's straighten that guy out. This thing, just because I want to be different, we're going to stretch that around like so as well. Actually, this one isn't even in use anymore. So let's not do that. Let's just cannibalize the parts we want to keep. You're not even really working very much. We'll let that drain out. Put a bridge there. Run this underneath. To there. Up to there. There we go. Making use of it. We got a lot of pipes in here we don't really need. Get rid of those. I think I will just take that out, pretend it never happened. At least at that point. There we are. Now we're awaiting fuel. So how we doing on aluminum these days? Let's go add it to our list of stuff we're tracking. We have 27.6 tons stored, more or less. It's saying a lot of it's in there. I don't know why it would be in there. It shouldn't be, but okay. We're just gonna dump it out anyways. It's gonna be a spot where we just hook up an auto sweeper and we make a system like we had from up top, which is pretty much ready to be cut down, I believe. These auto sweepers are no longer necessary up here. That's something that can be released. So let's go ahead and deconstruct these. They served their purpose and moved all the crap that was laying around to the one spot. Power lines can also disappear. In fact, I think this whole thing, because we're connected underneath the base now, so that whole top area in preparation for future base building can be stripped back to there. And this will come out. And we could connect that transit tube through there as well, but I haven't quite decided whether we're going to have a transit system go straight into the base. But we could do that where we have, instead of a couple of suit docks at various spots, we just have a central station. And I've taken this approach before in the past, where you have one central kind of block and it's got all your suits in it. It would have to be a bigger space than I'm kind of outlining here. But I would combine it, make it a park, so that they go in there, they put on a suit, they hop in a transit tube, and then they go off to wherever they want to be in the asteroid. And then we would have kind of an emergency access area if we run into suit problems again, which I pretty much guarantee. We're doing okay for now. I say that. And there's like 10 Atmos suits here, and for whatever reason, they don't like to sweep them back into the docks where they need to go. So, should I be putting on deliver suit? I don't know. I really don't know, because I don't know how many dupes are outside the base right now. But a couple can't hurt, right? Maybe they can. Because I see people coming in right now. Maybe what I'll do I should just turn off custom access for one, because nobody has custom, like, no one's using different permissions right now. I'm gonna say come inside the base only for now. Same with here. I replaced that with a door. So that, and I changed the sensor position for when it's reading oxygen. Remember, this is hooked up to a NOT gate. So it's saying, yes, oxygen, I'm sensing oxygen, but we turn that into a no sign. Because we don't want this running when it's sensing oxygen. So the CO2 is going to have to go up to that third level there. I don't think it's going to really affect any dupes. Like, they're not going to suffocate down here. They're not going to be down there that long. So yeah, that's going to be a little more efficient, and hopefully we can vacuum out this asteroid, because the movement of gases occupies a lot of processing power, as well as pathing. I'm gonna, you know what I might do, and you guys, I don't particularly like using this mod, but there is a chain destruction mod, so that if I say take out this whole bit of ladder, if they come and hit that, it'll chain react and all of it will fall. And I've seen Nathan Sandbox use that, and I think just for the instance of taking out ladders like this, I want to use it, because going in and telling them to take out 2 ladders at a time is just so darn tedious. Like these places, you can start with 4, but then you've got to go, like, you can only reach another 2 buildings. So you just got to wait around. And I don't want to do that, but I do want to clean out the asteroid of pathing. You can see I've already severed quite a bit, but right now the game is running on speed 1 with 20 FPS, 18 FPS. When we go up to the next one, they often stand around for a second before they get their next job. You can see them do that after they do a thing. It takes a while to calculate the pathing, so speed 2 is a little faster. It's just not as efficient with our dupe time. Looks like they're standing around anyways on speed 1, so not sure it matters. Oh yeah, sweet. We have oxygen coming out of there, which I think we'll just wait, can I merge that back? I probably could merge it right there with the return line that goes off into the storage. I just want to clear out those gases. Okay, I think that's done. Love the snipper tools, that's for sure. Okay, you're good to go. And you're good to be deconstructed, please. And here we go, finally, we're gonna have, except for that tile, which is gonna be a pain in my arse. We'll get at it. Actually, we don't need this deodorizer. That's another thing we can start to deconstruct too, is all the deodorizers out in the map. We're pretty much at a point where, except for over here, I guess, but we can start forgetting about these ones, for instance. We're not going to end up with an explosion of polluted oxygen if all goes well. So we'll see. Alright, dupes. Priority 9. Surf and turf, please. Forever. Takes barbecue and cooked seafood. We could do pepper bread, in theory. Mushroom wraps. That's with lettuce. Mushroom quiche, eh? Omelette, lettuce, and fried mushroom. Mixed berry pie. Frost burgers. Yeah, that's where we can do lettuce. So I'll put it on forever. Pardon my cough. And if we get a chance to make it, we get a chance to make it. Otherwise, yeah. We could recite this a little bit. Or could we? Yeah, we could put it right there, maybe. Let me have a look at the range. If I go into here... Ooh, yeah. So we can reach the fridge from this one. We'll just deconstruct the other one. Okay, we doing the thing? Yes, we're doing the thing. Alright. You know, I probably should have left that, because I think we're going to rebuild it, rather than leave a CO2 well that doesn't need to be there. Yeah, we'll just... Maybe we'll fill it with granite blocks. Like so. I also did a thing here where I just planted some 𝘬𝘰𝘳𝘭𝘥 to try and purify this water. There's a slight skim of germs still on top. And that's okay. I'm trying to reduce the level of the water in here. It's just going to take some time. So we're going to expand out. Yeah, this area is going to become extra space for reservoirs. I think that'll be fine. And I'm still considering just removing this whole area. The only thing I would be worried about is manually getting water. But we have quite a bit of water in here actually right now. And it's clean. Amazing. So maybe I shouldn't worry about it. We can break down this facility. Start taking storage bins and putting them here for the ice. Like so. And just start transitioning as much as we can out of this space, because ideally I want to gut it to some degree. Yeah, we don't need to be tied to the printing pod. We can move all the storage wherever we want. We can kind of just embrace the late game. And part of keeping the lag down is killing critters regularly. That's why it would be nice, I think, to eliminate a hatch ranch. But I want to do some actual math and figure out how much food we're generating from them, which my brain is just not up to at this moment. So yeah, I think what I'll end up doing is expanding the walls up and over, up as far as we're gonna go anyways. And start hammering out rooms, kind of like we had done in here, based off of whatever we're going to do. And that'll be the kind of rebuild. Put a nice park in the middle for the volcano. Maybe do that, the coal, the trick for closing it with the coal. This is back up in 44 cycles. Okay, fair enough. Not till close to cycle 700. It's a long time coming. Alright, are we making... yeah, insufficient lettuce. Okay, let's change that to priority 7. Change them both to priority 7. And do we not have a second cook? We do. Actually, that's Joshua. Regis, I know, is a cook. And was that some rotten stuff? I think it was. And some fish just showed up there. Yeah, so that's going to be working slightly more efficiently for the now. Now, did I not say that it's entrance only? No, I didn't. I didn't. I did it to this. I did it to this side. Yeah. No more exiting. Where are you going, anyways? Ada? You got popped eardrums? Why? Is the base overpressured? You're going for... to make more steel. I guess I can allow that. There we go. We've got people coming in. Back here you go. Alright, how many dupes, if any, do we have out of the base? Maybe none now. We would see them. Oh yeah, it's saying there's nothing is reachable. No one can get out. Wait, I just... Never mind. I thought I saw one. Alright, let's pause. So, we need suits to all these places. Is that correct? Yeah, where are all the extra suits? Okay, so we got 5 worn Atmos suits there. We've got 9 that are ready to go. That really need to get moved. And I don't quite understand why they're not getting moved. This might be worth an automation in the future. If we keep in mind where our exosuit forge is and leave space, and where our exit is and leave space, cover it with sweepers so that we have a sweeper pick them up when they're done being repaired, ships them back into here, and then puts them back in the dock. Because it's just not happening. Maybe I should up the priority. That's slippery slope, as we all know. And I think we're at the point where we can let them out again. I just wanted to see where we were at and make sure we had jobs for all the docks. And we do. We don't have nearly enough... Well, up here it seems to be okay. But... There we go. Brett Craft picking up Atmos suits. How many? All of them? No, between the bunch of them, they picked them all up. And then where are you going? You assholes. They're just doing what I told them. Yeah. I gotta make sure suits are off of these and the priority is lower. This is supposed to be, yeah, for swept only stuff, but clothing really shouldn't be part of that equation. Let me see, where else do I have these? Sorry, I had a sneeze there. That's, I needed not shout at you. I think I'm fighting something off, but, we'll see. Just had headaches all day, which is not fun. So I think this is actually going to be my only episode for today. It's going to be a rare one. Hopefully you guys can forgive me and wait patiently for RimWorld and Songs of Six. But hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. And I'll at least be able to use my time wisely. Get more in there. Are we doing it? Oh, we're doing it. We want... not meal lice and not pickled meat. Surf and turf, yes. Also your basic rad pills. Meal ice and pickled meals, so I'll get them shipped off elsewhere. This thing produces CO2, right? Yeah, carbon dioxide. Fair enough. There we go, surf and turf. Now, does this guy up here need more food? Yeah, he does. He needs a surf and turf. Okay. Did you get a surf and turf? Is that what that was saying? No, because it's only at 33%. Of course, someone's got to deliver it. He needs power too, I guess. I'm honestly not worried about that right now. More Atmo suits, yeah. We want the Atmo suits taken where they need to go, man. The hermit loved his food. Excellent. Good for you, sir. Yeah, you. Oh, no. Sorry. We don't have any more good food yet. We need different types of food. So. In time, sir. Just be patient. It's only been 642 cycles. We don't work magic quickly here. We work magic slowly. Ada, you're pretty good. I think we're pretty maxed out on skills. I think, yeah, Amari, last time I looked at him, his morale wasn't great, so I didn't add anything. You can have another +2 strength. Ari, yeah, you can be a cook. I don't think that's a bad deal at all. Yeah, let's give you a grilling hat. Mechatronics engineer, you need that hat. Where is it? There it is. Nightmare eyes, you're fine. I don't think we need to even bother with crop tending. And we're good to go. We have enough actual farmers. Alright, let's just take something that's not a useless seed. Or salt water. I'm being very choosy. Sue me. We don't need this. Okay, I'll take the joyous seeds. Those are nice. So, body temperature is too cold, but the gas range should hopefully help heat up this area a bit. What can I do to heat this area up? Not a whole lot, unless I want to warm up the water that's going in there. Which is 22, 25... Oh yeah, but if we're storing ice down there, it's just going to get progressively colder. I feel like... maybe I'll turn nothing on in these two that are near the pump. It's like, it's a fine balance, right? Between too hot and too cold. Generally, too cold is just fine with me, except for when it comes to growing plants. Which is why I'd rather not grow these guys. I'd rather go with Drekos. That's why we have so many Drekos right now. I really want to build up, where's the reed fiber? We're up to 179 units, so we're doing okay. We can repair suits 179 times. But, you know, everything runs out eventually. I think, let me see. 1, 2, 3. And then wall makes an edge. Yeah, I'm almost at a point where it's like, you know what, if I just strip out this stuff that we don't need and build some temporary bedrooms, strip out this stuff that we don't need, we could probably revamp the base without ever having to step foot up here. I could leave more space here. I could still do the central station kind of thing without having to worry about it. So, but I don't know. I'm kind of set on that idea. I feel like I've kind of promised you guys to revamp the base. Alright, these deodorizers, the ones not doing anything, don't need to be there. I'm gonna leave that network in there, simply because we might be able to reuse that in the future. I guess if it came down to it, what I could always do is take a screenshot and start to work things out. Like, grub fruit plants, like, is there anything we really want to keep them for? Well, mixed berry pie would be a thing, but I don't think we're ever gonna farm sleet wheat or gristleberry again. Well, we've never farmed sleet wheat. We always just kind of ended up with tons of frostbun every time we uncover a place like this where it's just 126 sleet wheat grain just laying around. Which I feel like I should have just left in a cold area forever. I don't know. We got a new food on the go, which means more morale, which is more better. And have uncovered a problem with our thimbleweed, but it's not an urgent one, at least. We got the suits being repaired, and yeah, I feel like this is a job that could be redone. That could be done inside the base as well. We could have a little tailory / apothecary room where it's just those random kind of jobs that need to be done as maintenance. It could work. Oh, hey, look at this. This is a completely full cube of polluted water. Well, that's a problem. We got too much pea water. Okay. I don't know what to do about that, other than maybe expand this down a couple tiles. Apologies for the abrupt cut. I ran out of disk space again. I keep having to move episodes I've recorded off to a backup drive, and I sometimes forget to do that, or I just get loaded up with stuff. So it's a shame too, because I was just about done. I'm gonna have to edit, and it's gonna delay the episode longer. But hey, what do you do? Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with this water. This is part of the problem, is that we're still delivering water into here, and it's gonna explode out at some point. So let's turn that off, and let's gain ourselves a couple of tiles down here. We can do that. And we're gonna have a lot of salt water going to here too at some point, so maybe I should have made bigger reservoirs. Maybe. In the overall scheme of things, they look pretty small now, to me anyways. We could always build a facility for long-term storage of waters as well, either by using an overpressure trick, which is, I don't know, I always find that a little sketchy. Even though I do it with the gases, I find it sketchier with the liquids because they like to break tiles. But if you do it with airflow tiles, they never, as long as it hasn't been patched out, it's not a problem. Anyways, for now, we'll just expand a couple tiles down so that we're not gonna blow out of this thing, and we'll make up a reservoir bank somewhere and have that go. You know, I mean, I think we're good on water for a change. We're good for a while. Got a whole bunch here that needs to go places too, and then there's going to be more over here. Plus, we're actively getting the water out of 2 steam vents. We're saving water from 2 water geysers, and I have no plans for any of it. How do we make hydrogen out of it? Well, this is the only way, right? Can we boil it off somehow? Can we superheat steam? Crack it into oxygen and hydrogen without using a bunch of power to do it? Maybe we'll just end up making another electrolyzer or resiting our current electrolyzers, make a larger facility. But I think a larger facility is actually not going to be any more efficient, so... What is going on? Are you actually running out of power? No, you're not. No, why are you running out of power? We got 111.4 kilojoules. And the current load is nowhere near our maximum. So what on earth is happening here? That's really weird. Are the batteries too far away from you guys? Is that it? No, these batteries are maxed out. It's telling us we have battery though. We do have battery down here. I found a problem. Who came along and deleted stuff on me? Huh? I know it was one of you. You better fess up in the comments. Alright, we'll fix that. We'll even make it heavy watt conductive wire. I am gonna redo the whole system in heavy watt conductive wire. The problem with that, of course, is not so much here. It's our small infinite storage here. How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna have to make liquid locks somehow on these things, replace the wiring, replace the heavy watt joint plates. It's gonna be a nightmare. I think more than likely I just vacuum out the gases into new reservoirs, which is gonna take many cycles, but is doable. What's not doable is that construction. They can't get there. So we'll fix that up. Alright, anyways, hey, look at all the digging is done over here, finally. Now we're on to this crazy mess, and I had to actually increase priority over here to have it done. So, yeah, I think probably between episodes what I'll do is I'll add chain destruction, and I will remove a lot of ladders in order to... Because really the concern is that we're at risk of FPS death in this colony, and that's kind of getting to be my major concern going forward. Is that it's going to take me a lot of time. I do feel like I'm like boring you guys sometimes with if I'm just making little tweaks here and there and doing little incremental things like this. I enjoy playing the game, like, pretty much all the time, but I do wish it ran a little bit faster. And there's fairly little difference between speed 1 and speed 2 anymore. Alright, I gotta call this to a close. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Apologies for the late release. Hopefully back to normal tomorrow. Even if I am coming down with something, I'll throw something together for the other 2 series as well. And keep the content coming. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. 70% of people, it's not just a meme. It's me messing with things on my desk. Why am I doing that? Making noise. It's not just a meme. 70% of people are not subscribed. If just 10% more subscribed, we'd already be at 1,000 subscribers. Think of that. That'd be amazing. All right. Be well. I hope you're all well. I feel like crap, but tomorrow's another day, and we'll come back to it fresh. All right, bye for now.